Chrysler had started doing, within their public relations department, a little bit of shooting of film about company activities that they were trying to distribute into television newsrooms. But they didn't have anybody there who really knew how to do this or what material might be of interest or how to prepare it or who to send it to. And those were all things that some of which I knew and some of which I knew I could learn real quickly. Left Chrysler Corporation corporate PR, where I'd been for 5 years or so, and started a little company called National Television News. And we were attempting to do what I had done at Chrysler, which was to find companies that were interested in getting identification and exposure at local television stations all around the country. So these were my clients, and my clients basically were large corporations, trade associations, a few government agencies, and most of their key people were PRSA members. It seemed to me like I really should be part of that organization. I guess it was not nearly as big as it is now in terms of numbers of members. The National Convention was always the big event, as I'm assuming it still is, but there weren't that many people there, and you got to know an awful lot of people that came back year after year. That was even more true when I got active in the association. Was an assembly delegate for many years and got to know many of those people. Many are, well, not many, a handful are still good friends. There wasn't an awful lot of history to it, so nobody had any idea of what questions were going to be asked, and I guess we just went in cold and did it. If I recall, the citations were something that each president, national president, did. He or she, at the National Convention each year, and there would be 10 or 15 or 20 people, as I recall, that the president would want to say something nice about. And in my case, I guess it was just a compilation of activities for PRSA. I'd been member at that point, member for many years of both the Detroit chapter, then the Los Angeles chapter, was on the board of directors of both. I was the South Pacific District Chair for a couple of years, traveled all the chapters. I was an assembly delegate probably for 10 or 12, 15 years. Was on the National Nominating Committee for a couple of years. Why? Again, for the same reasons I applied for the APR, I guess. Many of these people I'd known and liked, and again, worked with constantly, and felt it would be important to my career to become a fellow if possible. So actually, I was a member of it was the second class, but it was the first one that ever had to take the route of getting elected. The first group were all self-nominated. The Fellows organization was not at all what it is today. It was small, and it was largely considered, I think, to be honorary, being a pioneer in a sense of working with and creating and succeeding in becoming a key person at a large corporation who decided they ought to know how to work with television news people and how to get visibility via television, which was a whole new technique. Took great satisfaction in being able to work with people who wanted to learn more about what we were doing and to help people find jobs. Those two parts of it, I enjoyed helping people, and I had a lot I thought that I could impart to others.